My name is Adrian Harper, and I was a business administration major at Huntingdon, and this fall I will be pursuing my master's in business administration from Averett University in Virginia, and alongside I will be a graduate assistant lacrosse coach for the men's lacrosse team. The connections that I've established along the way have truly helped me get to where I am today. In a profession like coaching, a recommendation from a top-level coach or a coach that lots of people respect is going to go much longer than what someone else could have on their resume. And how you're going to get that next job is going to be making yourself different and more marketable than other people that are applying. So sure, you might have a nice thing that looks good on your resume, but if someone sees a coach's name or a specific team that's relating to someone they know, that's going to immediately have them feel comfortable that someone they trust and respect their opinion trusts you, and immediately that's just going to open the door to more opportunities for you. Most certainly taking advantage of the CCV. This isn't an advertisement or a plug, but Shirley Lacey is incredible. One of the things I wish I had taken more advantage of in my time at HC, it really took until about kind of my senior year, when you're kind of feeling the pressure of having a job soon and graduated from college, until I really took advantage of her, resume workshops and different networking opportunities with all these big leaders, local and kind of across the states that they're bringing in. I think really putting yourself in front of those as many events as you can it cannot hurt. And then getting out of your comfort zone. So going to events maybe after or before lacrosse practice that I would rather maybe get some rest, definitely worth it. Going to something that maybe you don't think you would enjoy, just to dress up and put yourself in front of new people and people that are going to be working in fields that you want to get experience in, is going to be a priceless experience and something that you want to get on as quickly as you feel able to. The advice that I would give on building professional networks would be going to as many interest meetings and going to as many networking events as you can. Maximizing your face time in front of these business professionals is going to give you countless amounts of opportunities on working how to have more effective conversations, and then giving you the chance to interact and connect with them each and every time. Any event you want to go to, I always make it a point to get direct contact info of at least 2 to 3 people. So anyone that maybe spoke at the event, I try to make a point of an easy conversation starter that we maybe both have in common, and from there kind of showcase a quick elevator speech and then let them know why I would be a good person to work with them and for them. And at the conclusion of each and every conversation, whether it's getting their LinkedIn or their email, their business card, anything to kind of start that first step of the conversation, or moving on forward after. And then you have to make it a point to email them after you met. Maybe wait a couple days, maybe do it the night after, but you want to remind them of the conversation you had, and then you want to make it a point to email them so you can connect, and then from there keep going on. I think if I could change anything over the last 5 years, I would maybe go back and along the way try to establish more of a, not necessarily concrete, but more of a consistent plan for myself to take notes of what I'm doing. And I think it's also okay to know that plan can change. And I think that's what really scares most young college students, is we feel so pressured to pick one thing and then stick with that all the way along college, that if we feel like we've had a change of heart or we want to do something differently, that we have to stick to that one plan. And it's okay for that plan to change. That's the most important thing about the change I would make. Have a plan, but then know that it's okay for that plan to change and be more dynamic however I feel. But having a plan is going to keep me more consistent and make sure that the things that I'm doing during the summer and the classes that I'm taking are going to help me succeed with what I want to do once I'm done at Huntingdon. Some advice that I would offer is that it's okay for things to completely change. A year ago, I was an accounting major that thought I was going to get my CPA and work in public accounting for 20 years and then maybe go back and teach. I don't know. 6 months ago, I got my teaching certification in middle school math, and I thought I was going to be a middle school math teacher. And now, within the past couple of months, through applying and whatnot, I'll be a college lacrosse coach in Virginia, and I'll be getting my master's in business administration. So it's okay for things to change. Just once you realize you want to do something differently, attack it. Get all up in it. Do everything you need to do so you can do that next thing well. But it's okay for things to change. The only thing that I wish I could have known a couple years ago was maybe that when older people tell you about the experiences they had at college and give you information on better time management and taking care of your grades and the ins and outs, the only thing I would tell myself is just to listen. Lots of people really want to see you grow while in your time at Huntingdon, and a lot of the information that's being offered is for your own advantage. So I would have just told myself to listen more to the people that were trying to help me.